then my oldest daughter got outside of my house because I don't know if I overdosed or if I just passed out. I'm not really sure. But she got out of the house and my sister called the police. And at that time, of course, I was so angry at her because how could you do that? Ultimately, that call saved my life because it got me involved with Child Protective Services, who were able to link me up with resources to help me. I didn't love it, and it took me a while to get in the groove and do what they were asking me to do, but I had the support around me that was holding me accountable even when I was doing whatever I wanted. And then I found out I was pregnant with my middle daughter. And at that time, I had switched from pain pills to heroin. It was more affordable, if you can imagine drugs as affordable. And I wanted to stop because I knew I was pregnant, but I didn't know how, because at that point I was not only an addict, but I was physically dependent to the point of barely being able to get out of the bed without it. So I called Cabell Huntington Hospital, and they admitted me and monitored me and started me on a medication-assisted treatment. And it saved my life, and it saved Abigail's.
How brave to make that call.
It was hard because there's a lot of stigma attached to addiction, especially pregnancy and addiction. And then I found out that I'm having this beautiful little girl, and then my papa finds out he has an infection and a stent in his heart, and he has to be admitted into a nursing home for around-the-clock antibiotics. And while he's there, his aortic aneurysm ruptures. And I'm halfway through my pregnancy, and now I'm the oldest living person in my immediate family, and I'm 22 years old. I stayed okay, though, through my pregnancy with her. I had her. She was part of the NTU for the babies that are born addicted, but because I was on medication that was monitored, she was able to transition beautifully. She's the sassiest little girl you'll ever meet now. But after she was born, I had all that pent-up grief for my grandfather, and I turned to what I knew. And CPS called. Because I'm still involved with them at this point, because they're monitoring me. Because if you get pregnant while you're involved with them, they have to stay. They call me in for a drug screen, and I go down there, and I'm like, there's no point in this. I can't pass your drug screen. So they sent me to detox, and I completed that, and then they sent me to a treatment facility that was 8 to 10 weeks. I was able to take some time to really look at myself. I don't know what it was, but while I was there, I just knew that if I did not change, they were going to bury me. You know, I had to get clean for me, but they deserve their mother. And I'm not a perfect mother, but at one time I wasn't even allowed alone with them. And now I get to be like the cheer mom that braids their whole team's hair for their competition. And I'm the mom on the bleachers that's screaming the loudest when my baby makes her shots for her basketball games. And recovery has given me everything I ever wanted and so much more. My sister, God, I drug her through the ringer with me. And she's my baby sister. When I first got home from treatment, she said, I just wanted my sister back. And you've given me that. You know, the process has not always been this beautiful thing, but the results are always beautiful. I couldn't ask for anything more. The girls always know I'll show up, and they don't ever wonder. Mom's coming. It's been a long time that I've been doing the next right thing, which is a phrase in recovery, to do the next right thing. And that's all I can do.